welcome back. We are headed to race 2 of the Blancpain Lamborghini Super Trofeo Asia Series with Team FX Primus Elizo at Sepang International Circuit. Right before the start of the race, a mystery unfolded. A very important team race gear has gone missing, which can cost the team dearly during the race. Despite the troubles, Zen was in high spirits and got ready to start the race once again for the team.
Wish us all the best. Hopefully we have a good run today. Otherwise the weather looks pretty hot, so I think it's going to be a very tough race today. We're going to do our best.
As Zen went out in the car to bring the car around the grid, the missing race gear, Zen's customized race seat edition, was still nowhere to be found. The crew managed to find inserts as a temporary measure, but the cushion caused Zen to move around in the seat despite being strapped down. But Zen had to push on as the race was starting. Race 2 started with a rolling start, and it was a smooth one, with drivers managing to avoid trouble at turn 1. But as the race went on, Zen's race pace began to drop as he was grappling with being moved around in the seat at every turn. The team began to drop down the grid and was in 10th as Dom prepared to take over the race. The compulsory pit stop session could not come soon enough for the team. Once again, the team managed a perfect pit stop. Dom took over and immediately began to push hard for the team.
And so I have to drive without my custom seat, and they just put some cushion in there. After the first 2 laps, my body was moving around, and my seatbelt was on maximum, so I can't get it any tighter. And I have to make use with whatever I got, so I was struggling. And my private part was actually pinched down, and that was very, very uncomfortable. Not much I can do. I had to finish my stint, try to get in as quickly as possible and hand the car over to Dominic. I think currently we're in P10 or P9, I'm not sure. So let's hope Dominic can do a good job.
In the end, Dom pushed on and managed to reclaim a few spots. It was a hard fight for the youngster.
I think I was P10 or P9 when I came out, and what I did was aim to keep going up. I managed to overtake a few cars, but I think to the top, I think the top 3, the top or the second and third car, I was able to catch them. I saw them, but catching them little bit by little bit, but I think the gap was just a bit too far for me to close it down.
All through his stint, Dom pushed on and never gave up. He managed to catch up and was able to see the front runners, but time was not on his side. P5 was the best that the team could do. The gap was too big for Dom to close. It was a commendable effort for the team.
We drove hard on this second race, but only managed 5th positions. Overall, the team did well.
The car, I think, felt better today. It was more drivable compared to yesterday. Not too much oversteer going to the corners, but a little bit of power understeer now. But I think in overall it was much better than yesterday. I could maintain my times much better, but as I said the gap was a bit too big, so I think we'll try to do better next race in Indonesia, and we'll see that we can try to get the win the next 2 races.
The mystery of the missing seat remains unsolved, so before the race in Indonesia, the team had to customize a new seat for Zen.
For those who are curious what we're doing right now, this is what we call form seat customizations. It's very crucial, one of the very crucial piece of kit for a race driver. I can feel the forms are not working, it's very hot. The other reason we're doing this is because the series allowed 2 drivers in the series, so we have 2 different drivers, and obviously we have different in size and our height. Therefore, the sitting position has to be compromised between both drivers, and the only solution to this is to have a form seat customized. As you can see, this is a very messy process. Somehow I got a bit on my hair over here, and there's not much we can do apart from cutting it off. So it's something that I'm not looking forward to. A lot of time when we are making a custom seat, the process takes several attempts. Normally the first time we don't normally get it right. Reason is because it's a difficult process, so let's hope that the first one here we get it right, because we're running out of the chemical. Okay, finally we've done the first seat. I'm happy with it, so it looks like it's a go.
Just in time too, as the car and all race equipment has to be loaded into the container for the next race. It's a tight fit in the container with just inches to spare. The crew straps the car in securely as it has a long journey by sea to the next destination. On to Indonesia for the next 2 races in West Bogor with Team FX Primus Elizo's car number 69 at the Sentol International Circuit. Find out why the team had sleepless nights and were goofing around like kids. See you soon.